We are officially 5 to 6 days into 42 TLW, depending on when you are watching this video. Congratulations, but we have a pretty big uphill climb, and that's the weekend, okay? Weekends are not easy, all right? Just because we are out of our normal routine, we're doing things that we don't normally do during the weekdays. On the weekends, you're gonna be tested. You're going to be sitting around and thinking about why in the heck you're doing this. So just be prepared for that and know that you can get through a weekend and still focus on and execute on your tasks, okay? Really think about this as an investment and not a sacrifice, all right? Telling that person, no, dude, I'm not drinking tonight because I've got an investment to myself. And your friend might not understand you. And if they don't understand you, then they're not a good friend, or they're definitely not going to understand you because they're literally jealous of what you're doing, and they want to be like that. And there are people who do not understand that you're trying to make yourself better. So they're going to try to bring you down with them. And if those are the kind of people that you're hanging out with, I'm sorry, you might need to get some new friends. Okay. But making it happen on the weekend is so extremely important. We can do a lot of damage on the weekends just by throwing all of our core values out the window, by not getting in our water, by not getting in our protein, by not getting in our movement. Those are like very important things that's going to move us in the right direction. And if we throw out those core values on the weekends, like, why are we even, why are we doing that? We're going to just feel like we're starting ourselves over every single Monday, and it's exhausting. Okay. So you can make it happen this weekend. Look at this as an investment and something that's going to pay off big time in the grand scheme of things versus a sacrifice into saying no to having a drink with your friends tonight, or saying no to, sorry, I need to wake up a little bit earlier this weekend so I can read my book and start on my water. So some things that it's a mind shift of looking at this truly as an investment to yourself versus a sacrifice, because it's definitely not a sacrifice when you're making yourself better. All right. Some things that help me on the weekends is getting as much of my core values done as soon as possible. So literally, like, I sleep in a little bit. I don't wake up at 4 a.m. on the weekends. Sometimes I do if I've got a lot of work that I have to do. But most of the time I sleep in a couple hours later than I usually wake up. So like I wake up like around 6 or 6:30, and I will immediately read my book because I struggle with that big time. If I don't read first thing in the morning, the chances of it happening later on, especially on a weekend, are slim to none. Okay. So first thing in the morning, I'm going to read my book. Then the second thing that I'm going to do is I'm probably going to start pounding away on my water as much as I can. Then the third thing I'm going to do is get in my movement. Okay. So getting as much of your core values done in the beginning of the day, so then you kind of have the rest of the day to just kind of unwind and enjoy yourself, will really, really help set you up for success on the weekends. Okay. So those are some things that I wanted to share with you. The weekends are not easy, but I 100% promise you, when you wake up on Monday morning without going off the rails this weekend, it's going to be a true like eye opener for you. Like, holy cow, like Mondays don't really suck anymore. Like, I'm ready to freaking get after it on Monday. So I'm excited to have you see that. And I'm excited for you to challenge yourself, because this is going to test you. This is going to separate the men and the women from the girls and the boys, okay? Because it's not easy, but you can 100% do it. I'm going to be right there with you doing it. Coach Ashton is going to be right there with you doing it, and your other peers are going to be right there with you doing it. So you can make it happen. You are way stronger than you think that you are. So Let's get it done. And I'm super proud of you guys. Week one in the books.